Welcome to Friday Friendly Kitchen, Gong Xi Fa Cai. The Chinese New Year means a lot of things in Malaysia. And even though I'm not a Chinese, but I do celebrate it with my neighbors and by greeting them and visiting them on this day. And so this is one of our specialty on orange muffin. It's a blood orange muffin, whereby this oranges comes from Morocco originally, and the usual oranges are orange in color, but the flesh of this orange is red in color, and red is always a prosperous color for Chinese New Year. Even my display over here, it's all in red. So let's see how these muffins have been made. It's simple and easy, so if you follow me step by step, you will get the exact taste. So let's get into the kitchen without further delay. Let's go! So dear viewers, here's our next Chinese New Year series of baking special video that we are doing it for this Year of the Tiger. So the ingredients are a quarter cup of milk, quarter cup of blood orange. It's orange, like a regular orange, but when you slice them, instead of the color being orange, it is more on the reddish red. So, and I have 1 egg, a quarter cup of salted butter, and I have 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour. You can use you also can use cake flour, and I also have 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda but baking powder, and I have 1 zest of 1 orange like this, and I have some sprinkles. This will be coming in later, and I will be using some vanilla essence. It will be approximately about 1 teaspoon only, and I have 1/3 cup of sugar. So if you are not sure how to measure 1/3, let me give you an explanation. When you get quarter cup of sugar and then add half of the quarter cup of sugar, and you get 1/3. So these are the ingredients, and we will see what are the steps. There are a few steps to be made until we bake, and I will get into that slowly. Our first step is line the pan. So I have this Wilton 24 pieces that you can bake at one time. So I will be linking down them in my description box if I can find them, and I will link them down, and so even including paper cups. And so we'll just line them. Just make sure that the paper cups are not double, it's single, and just go on lining them, and I will see you shortly. And dear viewers, the pan is lined with 24 paper cups. I'm not sure how many we will get. We will see in our end product, especially when we are filling up, we'll see how many in it. Our next step is preheat the oven. So the preheating the oven is 350. So I'm going to really preheat the oven for 350 Fahrenheit, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. So for Celsius, it would be 175 to 180 Celsius. So just to remind you, preheat the oven for 375 Fahrenheit or 175 to 180 Celsius. Next step is to beat the butter and sugar. So I have 1/3 of a cup of sugar, granulated sugar, and I have quarter cup of butter, salted butter, so I'm not adding any salt in it. I usually bake for baking, it is unsalted butter, but since I had salted butter, that's an option. So when you have salted butter, you can omit the salt. And also I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Usually there's artificial and natural, artificial and pure vanilla, so you can use any of it, but I would strongly encourage to go with pure vanilla essence like in this bottle. And so we will beat till the sugar and the butter mix it well. Start off with a slow speed. As you could see, I am in number 1. So this is to mix approximately about 1 to 2 minutes. At this point, you can increase your speed to number 2. 1, 2. So we mix it till it becomes a little bit of light and fluffy. Viewers, we can increase even the speed to a higher speed, to the max. Viewers, has been light and fluffy at this moment, and so now we can add the egg at this moment. And continue beating. Number 1 again. At this point, you may just scrape down the sides. Beat again. At this point, you can add the milk. And beat for 30 seconds at least in a slow speed. At this point, we can add the bloody orange juice. And also the zest of 1 fruit. I will show you here again. The zest of 1 fruit. So all goes in. And we can mix them together. Just break down a little bit. And you can increase a little bit of your speed just for a few seconds until it's well combined. Remember to scrape down. So viewers, I have 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, uh, or you can use cake flour as I mentioned earlier. And also I have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So we can add them together and with a whisk mix it up gently so that it's combined well. Viewers, we have mixed it well, so now is the next step. Next step is to fold in the flour a little bit at a time. We'll just fold in. So for folding, this is the way that you do it. From the bottom you lift it up until it's well mixed, but do not over mix it. So at this point we can add more of the batter. I believe I could add all of them, but I will go with another batch after this. It looks a little bit of reddish. The reason is because of the blood orange. Or I like to say it's bloody orange. And now the rest of the flour and mix it up. So another little tip that I would like to give you is the orange. So I used one whole fruit of Zest and I took the juice out of it, and that is only a 1/8 of a cup. So you need approximately 2 to 3 fruits, depends on how big is your fruit. And so 2 fruits comes to equivalence of a 1/4 cup of the juice, so that you can add them for your baking. So this is the one. The batter is ready. Now we are ready to scoop up. And dear viewers, we have our ice cream scoop, which makes it more easier to bake them. I mean to scoop up and put the dough. And so this is a medium size. I have 3 sizes. I bought them very long time ago. I don't know whether if I can get the same ones, but if I find the same one, I'll leave the link that you can purchase in your through online. So with that, a little tip: dip your ice cream scoop in the water, then scoop up 1 scoop, and you can start scooping them. So dear viewers, I have 14 muffins over here right now, which I have scooped up. I can't show you everything because it's all mixed up here. So I'll just drag the pan a little bit, and you can see 2 over there, and then 10 pieces over here, and another 2 over here. So it's 14 pieces. So we will bake this for 15 minutes. Dear viewers, I have mentioned this for 15 minutes. Yes, indeed. And The baking time is approximately about 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on how hot is your oven, so you have to be very, very alert and watchful. So for the first 15 minutes, we can see some rising and some improvement. So at the 15 minutes, you will just poke and see with a cake tester, and so that whether it's baked well or not. If it's not baked well, you can continue baking for another 5 minutes. Because before we put it into the oven, I miss out one of the items to put sprinkles on top of the muffins. So I've already accidentally put it inside, so now I'm just going to break through a little bit, like punch a hole. Please don't do this. I am doing it because I forgot, and please do not do this. So I'm just going to add some sprinkles on top since it's Chinese New Year, and red is the one of the prosperous color in the Chinese community. So we will add some before we put into the oven back. And we don't need a lot, just a little, like this. And dear viewers, now it is ready to go into the oven. And dear viewers, our muffins are ready, baked, and so we have to cool it off. And in the bottom I have a cooling tray or a cooling rack, so let it cool off in the room temperature for about 10 minutes, and then we'll remove the muffins from the pan. And dear viewers, it's time to unmold the muffins, and here you go. And here you go, dear viewers, our muffins are ready to cool off. And hello viewers, this is our muffin that has been baked, cool off, and this is my display for you. And with the Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger, so I wish everyone will try it out, Gong Xi Fa Cai or Gong Xi Fa Cai. And to all my Chinese viewers in this series of Friday Friendly Kitchen. And so we will see each other in our next recipe. And also, before I leave you, I would like to wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. And also, for those who are new, welcome aboard. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon so that when I post a video that you will be notified. And also for those who are with me, thank you very much, and I appreciate your faithfulness. So till then, see you again. Gong Xi Fa Cai. Bye bye.